It's a sketch that's haunted victims' families for years. And tonight, investigators believe they finally have a shot at catching the I-70, I-35 killer. You're watching News 4 at 6 on air and streaming. I'm Corey Stark.
And I'm Lauren Traeger in for Samantha Jones. News 4 is closely following a new push to find the serial killer who terrorized the Midwest nearly 30 years ago. He killed 6 people in less than a month, including 24-year-old Nancy Kitzmiller in St. Charles. News 4's Gabriela Vidal reports that as we speak, there's a new team now tracking that killer.
It's a case that's left investigators scratching their heads for decades. Who is the I-70 35 killer? Why did he go on a killing spree spanning from Indianapolis to Wichita? And could he still be alive today? Today, those investigators met together to try to get closer to answering those questions.
Hopefully bring some peace to the families so that they have the closure of at least knowing, the why and the who, because they've over 30 years and they've never had that. The tips are definitely flooding in. We definitely encourage everyone to keep calling in.
The I-70 35 killer took the lives of 6 people in 1992, one of which was Nancy Kitzmiller. It was May 1992 when the killer walked into the Boot Village in St. Charles and shot her. St. Charles City Police Department Detective Kelly Rhodes says she was only 4 when this case first rocked the Midwest.
With the description that we have, it's very possible that even though 30 years have gone by, it's very likely that he could still be alive.
She hopes to bring in a fresh set of eyes to the investigation when she steps in as primary investigator after Detective Dawn Stepp retires. She believes law enforcement could get closer to solving this case because forensic technology has made significant advancements since 1992.
We have a lot more advanced ways of, extracting DNA, or just the forensics labs are just so much more advanced than they were 30 years ago. So we really hope to use that to our advantage.
Investigators are also set to meet tomorrow to continue discussing the facts of this case. Now, they also hope that by being here together, they can show the families of the 6 victims that they haven't given up finding closure. If you have any tips in this investigation, you're urged to contact the St. Charles City Police Department. In St. Charles, Gabriela Vidal, News 4.
Our coverage of the I-70 killer continues online. Learn more about the search as well as the victims. It's all inside this story on the KMOV News app.